give her up. I swore by all that I held most sacred. Though I had him dogged for months by a first-rate man, no shadow of proof was forthcoming, and there was no denying that he continued as assiduous as ever. This, and his horror of the merely platonic thing, made me sometimes wonder if I were not accusing him unjustly. Yes. Judge then of my astonishment when one fine morning, as I was sitting stricken in the morning room, he slunk in, fell on his knees before me, buried his face in my lap, and confessed. I confess. My first feeling was one of wonderment. What a male. And then I forgave him. To what will love not stoop? I suggested a little jaunt to celebrate to the Riviera or our darling Grand Canary. He was looking pale, peaked, but this was not possible just then. Professional commitments. When I was satisfied that all was over, I went to have a gloat. Just a common tart. What could he have found in her? And yet me. Pudding face. Hotness. Blubber. Jowls. No neck. Drugs you could. Calves like a flunky. So, he was mine again. All mine. I was happy again. I went about singing. Well, then I began to smell her off him again. Yes. Before I could do anything, he disappeared. That meant she had won. Slut. Couldn't credit it. I lay stricken for weeks. And then I drove over to her house. It was all bolted and barred, all gray with frozen dew. On the way back, by Ashen Snogland, mercy. Still hanging out for mercy. It will come. You haven't seen me. You will. Then it will come. Or you will weary of me. Is it that I do not tell the truth? Is that it? That someday, somehow, I may tell the truth at last, and then there will be no more light at last for the truth. Is that it? I can do nothing for anyone anymore. Thank God. So it must be something I have to say. Mind works still, to be sure. But I've said all I can. Will you let me? Your means I fancy, though she lived like a pig. Silence and darkness were all I craved. Well, I get a certain amount of both, they being one. Perhaps it is more wickedness to pray for more. Dying for dark, and the darker the worse. Strange. The whole thing there, all there, staring you in the face. You will see it.